Welcome to Big Guy, Little Guy, everybody. We're
Oh
back.
oh my God, we're back. I can't believe it. Holy shit, I never
third
thought it was
week
gonna
in a
happen.
row. That's fucking insane.
God was not ready for us to do a third week.
Can't believe it. That cursor is not capturing on OBS, right? The one that I see in the middle of the game?
Okay. You're just seeing the projected window, which is on my main monitor. My OBS is on my side monitor. And also remember, this is a capture card. It's recording the USB. It's recording the camera, not the screen.
Okay, good. I don't know how technology works, okay? I was only an IT guy for like 3 years. I don't know how technology works.
To be fair, I am not a tech guy either, and that's why we just spent 45 minutes fucking trying to get my shit to work again.
That is true, and I felt bad for making us late. We fucking sat down to do this shit, and then when it was go time, I was like, oh shit, I forgot to eat breakfast, so I went and made some toast. And I was like, okay, we're 10 minutes late, let's get started. And then Andrew tries to start recording, and it just doesn't.
OBS says, nah, fam. I don't have anywhere to put the videos. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't have anywhere to put the videos? Why not? And it's just like, just don't. So I go to my whatever the fuck it's called, the storage drive, whatever, my external one, the one that I have plugged into a USB, and I try to open it, and it's like, nah, fam, you don't got permission to open it. Stop. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, why? Why do I not have permission? And it just doesn't want to elaborate. It's just said, fuck you, die, kill yourself.
I'm just sitting there like fucking around on my phone with like one ear of the headset on, listening to Andrew fucking yell about his stupid computer shit.
I can't believe I'm saying it. I wish I bought a Mac.
You did buy a Mac.
Okay, well now I want like an actual PC Mac.
You want a desktop? You want a Mac?
Yes, a Mac. Desktop.
Why do you think that was called? I know laptops are called MacBooks. What are the desktops? Are they just Macs?
Yeah, just Mac.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. But I started seeing like what's the most expensive one that they offer that I can get a student discount on. It's still $12,000, or it was $12,000 after the discount.
The most expensive one you could get with the discount, or the cheapest one you could get with the
discount? Most expensive one. The cheapest one's probably like $1,700 though.
I mean, like for $1,700, what are you getting? Like, how bad of a computer is it?
I'd probably not bad at all. I didn't really look at the specs, and I don't have them with me. But I seen like 32 gigabytes of RAM, or the Mac equivalent to RAM.
Oh, does Mac have some sort of proprietary not RAM that they use as RAM?
Yeah, Mac's a little weird. RAM isn't exactly RAM, but it behaves like RAM.
That's fair. I've never had a good computer in my life. My previous laptop was like pretty good, but then it just like that brand has a reputation where just like every once in a while their computers will just stop. And there's
what fucking brand?
Lenovo.
I was gonna say, is it a fucking Lenovo? Because I bet it is.
It is a Lenovo. And it did me well for the time that it worked. And then one day it didn't work.
Oh my god, I had the same problem. You remember the laptop I used that we started recording Big Guy Little Guy on when I started.
Was that a Lenovo?
Yep, it was a fucking Lenovo. Is this poll ever coming back? Thank you.
And guess what brand the laptop I'm on right now is?
Is it a fucking Lenovo?
It is, but I got it before the last Lenovo. I reverted to this Lenovo after that Lenovo broke. This was a hand-me-down. Somebody died and gave me this one. And then I did not know if Lenovo's computer was slow as fuck, but I figured that was just because it's like virus riddled or whatever, or just like old. So I bought a new Lenovo and it worked fine for a couple years, and then Well, fine is overselling it. It did freeze every once in a while. That was good. But yeah, then it just like wouldn't boot up one day, and now it's dead forever.
Man, you know what? You should buy a Mac.
I don't know about that.
I think you should get the Mac Air, or the most recent Mac Air. Maybe not even the most recent one. You could probably get
I could get an equivalently powerful Windows laptop to a Mac Air for like half the price, though.
Okay. I don't know how much the M3 still is, but that's the previous gen Mac, and the M1 is still usable today. Like, Apple has made their laptop chips
I'm saying
good.
I can get something equally usable for cheaper.
For an M4, maybe. I don't know about an M3. I'd have to actually like look at the prices for that.
You think that an M3 is the cheapest laptop available that has its specs?
Well, no. You could. I think the M3 would be the most useful for you, though.
How so?
Because after the M3, or well, after the M2, the Mac became really good for gaming. There's just not a lot of games that are actually ported to Mac.
Hey, see,
OS.
I also can't run Steam on Mac, so like, yeah, no, I need a Windows. I have Steam games.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like you should be able to get Steam. Why wouldn't you be? Is Steam
I mean,
not?
if I installed Windows onto my Mac, you can't run Steam games on a Mac.
Why not?
I don't think I mean, maybe I'm retarded, but I'm pretty sure you just can't.
Alright,
Somebody
where's my
tell us
phone?
that there's Steam on a Mac. Oh, okay, he's just gonna look it up.
Yeah. Alright, hold on. Yes, Steam is available for Mac computers.
How does the like game compatibility work though?
Some games are exclusive to Windows, others are specifically designed for Mac. So I assume it goes by game to game.
Game to game? Okay. Well, I'd have to check my Steam library for Mac compatibility first.
Yeah, the only issue is
I need to be able to play Sonic Adventure 2, Andrew. You have to understand.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See that might be what gets
To be fair, I could just play it on Dolphin.
Yeah, actually, wait. Now that I think about it, yeah, you could just play it on Dolphin. I completely forgot to go over the fact that I've been testing emulation on my Mac.
I need to be able to
Legally,
play
of course.
Quiplash, but something tells me that Quiplash does run on Mac. There's no fucking way the Jackbox games don't.
Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't.
I also haven't played Quiplash in a long time, but I'm still in denial. Like, maybe somebody will play Quiplash with me someday.
Yeah, I haven't played Quiplash in Lord knows how long. Where did
Were you
these
there
Quick
for
ones
the... Yeah, you were there for the Issue Crew video.
The Issue Crew video?
Yeah, we did Quiplash on the Issue Crew, like, years ago.
Oh. Yeah, I was there for that, I think.
Yeah, I think it was
familiar.
literally everybody who was in the crew at the time, except for Heartsy, was there.
Interesting. I'm so confused on how to get these coins. I've
even
never
remember-
done this before, and I'm so confused how I'm supposed to get over there.
This looks very confusing. Do you even... You see, you have a reputation for having a bad memory about... Considering he was only ever on twice, do you even remember Heartsy?
Oh no, yeah, I have no clue who Heartsy is. Like,
He was-
literally, whoever Heartsy is, it is just a name to me.
Yeah, no, he was a founding member of the Issue Crew, but then he quit very quickly because he only liked being Demiglue. But he was a founding member.
So then why was he ever a part of it in the first place?
Because we invited him because we thought that he would gel with the rest of you, but then he said, no, I don't. I'm leaving."
He only showed up twice. Of course he didn't. He had no
Yeah, you see, if he had given us,
it.
Heartsy should have given us more of a chance, okay? I agree with you, for sure.
every time I agree
It
with
seems
you, I
like
have
he
to
was
start
getting along
questioning
with
if I
Jason.
was
It seems like he was
wrong.
getting along with Jason extremely well. I was surprised he was not named in the I only like blank and blank.
That cunt. I started season 3 of Breaking Bad last night.
Oh, I forgot you're watching Breaking Bad now. Let's talk about that for the rest of the session. How's that
Oh,
going?
god damn it. I don't know. The way everyone talks about Breaking Bad, it's like it's the most amazing thing in the goddamn world.
Yeah, you just think it's okay, which is wild.
Yeah, it's just okay.
Like,
It
I'd
does
be
is-
okay. You don't have to think it's like a 10 out of 10 Kino, but the fact that you're not saying like, yeah, it's great. You're saying it's okay.
Yeah, I'd give it like a 7.
That's crazy. What is it that's not gelling about it?
It just... I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just not this
Are you turning your
amazing
brain
show.
off too much? Because it's kind of like a thinky show.
No, I'm thinking a lot, actually. I spend a lot of the time watching the show, having to pause it, and then yap. Because I...
So you are yapping to your girlfriend about Brett. You're just in denial that you're thinking that thing. This is a...
No, I'm
this is
thinking
a
about
Squidward
it.
Krabby Patty situation.
I'm thinking about it, but I'm not thinking about it in a way that's like, oh my god, this is happening, and then this is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen. I think, oh my god, why is no one pointing out that this is happening and that this happens? Like, this is very specific. This is very, like, hand in hand with one another.
I think Breaking Bad kind of caught me at the perfect time, because the thing was, I had just finished Death Note, which was like a life-changing experience. I was like, whoa, it's like a show where there's like all the characters are lying to each other and there's big fucking elaborate plans. That was crazy and awesome. If only there were another show where all the people are lying to each other and use big, crazy, elaborate plans. And then I found Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I think I like Death Note more.
You see, that's a big Sophie's choice for me. I'd probably agree with you, actually, if only by a little bit. Like, if I had to choose a preference between the two, it is probably... But it's close.
What the fuck?
What are you yelling about?
What the hell? Why is there an exit there? Why would that be there? Why would I be allowed to leave a level looking for coin? I had 80 fucking coins.
I had no clue. That was such a deranged reaction. I didn't think that was on accident because you had no reaction to it for like 2 minutes.
I made sure to turn my regular audio on so that I could capture the scream instead of letting Discord capture it.
Oh, that's fair.
So the audience is gonna get that scream way better than you got it.
That's actually genius. It's a smart move.
Fuck this fucking level. I'm not even going back down there. I'm going elsewhere. I'm going up. That was
is this
half
gonna
the
be
episode.
Have you gotten a star yet this episode? Is this gonna be our first 0-star episode?
Oh fuck no, this isn't gonna be a 0-star episode. This is just we're ow.
Can you go into all the levels from here? Or just
no,
that
it's
one?
just a handful.
Okay.
Welcome to Tiny Huge Island. This is about the part in the game where I forget how to do, or like I don't actually know what to do.
You see, the concept of Tiny Huge Island sounds both fun and annoying.
Yes.
You're dead.
Yeah, I died. This floor reuses a lot of paintings. You got the painting from that one place. This is its own unique painting. This is a painting of an angel for whatever reason. This one's a level. Random painting. Bob-omb Battlefield, but you can't enter it. Snow
I was
Island.
about to say, can you enter the past levels that are pictured? No. Okay.
Fuck no. If this game was remastered, maybe. There's this room which has what is this? Tiny Huge Island.
Why are there 3 entryways at a tiny huge island?
Okay, well, the small one is for Small Island. The big one is for Big Island.
Okay, well I could have put that together if there were 2, but why is there 3?
This one doesn't go to anything.
Oh.
That's why.
Fair enough.
Oh, I bet you're sitting there now questioning, why is there 3? Oh wait a minute. Oh my god, I have the perfect idea.
Okay.
We won't execute it till next time on Big Guy Little Guy.
Okay.
But this is not next time on Big Guy Little Guy yet. Where is Wet Dry World?
You gotta get a star. So that this is not a completely useless episode.
Oh, don't worry. This isn't gonna be the most useless episode yet. Oh shit! Ooh, this music's good. I forgot about that.
Well, it'll probably be tied for the most useless episode yet, because I assume in our most useless episode you got 1 star.
Yeah, so I just gotta get 2 stars in like 4 minutes.
That's big speedrun energy. Let's go.
Oh my god. I basically left no stars for me to get anywhere else. Maybe Jar Jar Desert.
What have been some of like your favorite parts of Breaking Bad so far? Who's like your favorite characters? Like what you feeling?
I don't like any of them, actually.
What?
I don't like any of the characters. They all have flaws.
You don't like Jesse? You don't like
No.
Mike? You might not have
Who's
met
Mike?
Okay.
I haven't met Mike.
Maybe you'll like Mike, but you don't like Jesse?
No.
That's crazy.
Why would I like Jesse?
Because he's just a sweet young boy caught up in the wrong crowd.
Yeah, he needs to get in the right crowd.
And he's going through turmoil and character development, and he's a character you root for.
I guess. I assume there's gonna be a point to where he actually becomes a character that I would like. I guess I could see potentially me liking him.
He has potential, but he's not there yet, is what you're saying.
Probably.
What are your feelings about Walt? Like, he's a
I don't
bad
fucking
guy,
like him.
but like, he's not a bad character.
I'd argue what he is doing is enough to make him a bad person.
No, he's a bad guy. He's not a bad character, is what I said.
Not a bad character, but he's a bad guy, so I can't like him.
Well, Andrew, when you watch media, you're supposed to be able to like the villains. Because it's media. They're not real.
Okay, but they're the villain. I'm not supposed to like them.
You're supposed to like watching them, though.
I guess.
You're not supposed to like them as people, but you're supposed to enjoy their presence.
Walt's fucking everywhere. He isn't the villain.
He's the
You wouldn't
protagonist,
argue.
but he's the protagonist in the same way that Light is the protagonist.
Yeah,
Like,
he's the
obviously
protagonist.
villain, but he's the protagonist.
Yeah. I don't know.
What about Hank?
Nah.
Really?
Nope.
What's wrong with Hank?
What isn't wrong with Hank? I'm gonna fucking die.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god, are we gonna have the 0-star episode?
One more shot.
No.
You get one more.
No, we're not. I found a method for getting a star.
Okay.
I finally thought about it. I just had to lock the fuck in.
What do you mean, what isn't wrong with Hank? What are you talking about?
What is there to like about Hank?
He's like the most morally clear person in the story. If your problem is fucking I can't like villains, Hank is the best you're gonna get.
I still don't like Hank as a person.
Well, he's an old white guy. He makes a couple racist remarks in the first episode. That's like it for bad things about Hank.
Yeah, that's enough for me to not like it.
But he's not like actively super racist. Like he has a Mexican best friend. He doesn't hate other races. It's just he makes jokes sometimes.
I don't know, man.
There's no hatred in the heart of Hank Schrader for anybody except for Heisenberg, okay?
Alright, this is gonna be my last attempt to get the fucking star. If I don't get the star, I might just jump off a cliff.
You don't even have one character you like? Who's your least not favorite character then?
None of them! I don't like any of them!
Who do you hate the least?
I hate all of them! There isn't one that I...
Equally? Saul?!
He just does what Walt does. Oh, wait, Saul. No, I'm thinking of a different guy.
No, Saul, the lawyer.
Yeah, Saul. I guess he's alright.
Okay, at least Saul gets it, I guess he's alright. That's good.
Like, there's no overly big issue with Saul. I guess, you know, if out of all the characters, he is the most accepting one that I can, you know, like, get behind. Is that elevator coming back?
That's weird, because he's, like, probably one of the worst guys in the show.
What do you mean by worse?
I mean, like, morally.
I'd argue Walt is the most immoral.
No, I'm not saying Walt is the most immoral. I'm saying Saul is one of the most immoral. He's ranked. Walt is number 1, but Saul is not far off.
Okay. I don't know. I'm making no height with this.
Yeah, you're really struggling.
Well, yeah, because wall jumping in this game isn't simple. They did not make it easy. You have to it's frame perfect.
Shit.
Like, yeah, so... Or, well, it's not. That you get, like, a good amount of frames to execute it, but it's not a lot. I don't think this is how you're supposed to get the star either. But I want the star. Okay, fine, you win. I'll do it your way. I won't do it my way. I'll do it the way that God intended. Like a regular civilian. Please don't scoop me. Cunt.
You got scooped.
Got scooped.
Scooped time.
It was against my will. Hate these
so I'm
guys.
surprised the way you're describing not liking any of the characters. I'm surprised you're saying the show is 7 out of 10 and not a 0. You can't name like one thing you like about any character.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Why do you give
okay,
what makes it a 7 out of 10 then?
I don't know. I guess I did. Never mind. I thought about a character that I liked.
Okay.
Badger.
Hell yeah.
Badger gets my stamp of approval. That's about it.
What about Skinny Pete?
Who's that?
Badger's friend.
Which one is that?
The other guy. There's Jesse, there's the fat one who's Combo, and then there's Badger and Skinny Pete.
There's another one? I'm sure this person you're talking about is real. I just have no clue who it is.
I'm not inventing Skinny Pete, I promise you.
Bro! Why can't I fucking let me wall jump? Why is this game being so dumb? I fucking hate Super Mario 64. Don't yoink me. Why is he making that face at me? Why? I feel like he's gonna do something to me.
I will say, I forget if you've gotten here yet. I think you have. If you remember who the character Combo is, what's the last thing that happened to them?
Combo got shot by a kid.
Okay, you've gotten to Combo getting shot. That's what I was looking for. That has got to be probably one of Walt's like more subtle, like worst guy moments, where Jesse is like somberly telling him that Combo died, and he's like, "Which one is Combo?"
No, he's real as fuck for that. Because why would he know which one Combo is?
Because they're all human beings.
He doesn't do any of the dealing himself. Jesse does it.
But he met them.
He didn't learn their name. He didn't ask them for their names.
Even if that's true, even if that's the case, thank God you got a star. Even if that's the case, you'd think if your friend comes up to you and is like, my friend died, and like you've met that friend before, but like you don't really know them, it's not very sensitive to respond with, which one was that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright, but we got a star.
Folks.
Next time on Big Guy, Little Guy, we're getting 70 to 75 stars.
Okay, 8 stars next episode. Andrew's quoted it.
Yep.
Let's do it. See you later, everybody.